This podcast is proudly brought to you by Wellness Zone.
Right, so I suppose the first thing I need to ask you, for purposes of everybody that's going to be watching and listening, is who you are and how you started doing what you are doing at the moment.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, so I am, obviously my name is Gaylene. I am a spiritual life coach and psychic medium. And I'm here to help. That's really what my calling is. I'm here to help people rediscover, their purpose, rediscover, or be awakened to what they're here for. I'm here to help them and help them to understand that there might be things holding them back, that there could be, past trauma, inner child healing and stuff that they need to do. A lot of people need to heal in order to move forward.
Yeah.
Some are not aware of that, and some don't even know how to do that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm here to do. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not someone who does predictions.
Mm-hmm.
I am here to just really open people's eyes to their own capabilities and their own potential. So many people are stuck they're stuck in a rut and they don't know how to move forward because they're actually so much in their own head and they're just not able to see their own potential. So I'm here to take away all the scales and go, this is who you are. You're a magical, amazing being. And there's so much that you can do, but it's about letting go of all the stuff holding you back and about really just looking at all your skills, all your abilities, all your capabilities, letting go of fear, having more faith. Yeah. So how I got to this point is I've had a tumultuous life myself. I've been through a lot, family dynamics, family dramas, loss, pain, suffering, all that kind of stuff. And I think a lot of us people are here to help heal others. We have to go through these trials and tribulations because obviously it makes us stronger, wiser, more resilient, and that experience now is able to give us a platform where we are talking from experience when we're helping other people.
Yeah.
So, we're able to say, well, and I love it because I say to my clients, I've been through that.
Yeah.
I've been
That's what women want to hear. They want to hear that other people have been through that and come out on the other side okay.
Exactly. And it gives validity to what I do. You can't go and be a spiritual life coach and someone comes up with something and you go, well, actually, there are a lot of situations where I haven't been in them, but many trying situations, you're sort of coming from a similar space of having gone through something. So either way, if you've gone through a lot of stuff, you can relate. And I think people love being able to have someone who relates to them and who can empathize and have compassion and understand.
Yeah.
And so yes, I have gone through a lot of stuff. I would do it all over again. I would have it all happen again because it's made me who I am, and I've let go of my past. I've worked on my own healing, and now, my journey is to help others to learn how to do that as well.
Very interesting because there's so many things that are holding women back, not only mentally, but from my point of view, it can be things like family and relationships that women don't know how to get over that hurdle because you will be judged. People think that just because you are family with someone, you think that those people want the best for you, but actually sometimes people don't want the best for you. The closest to you do not want the best for you and are the ones judging you. So
it's the dynamics. Yeah,
it is, and it happens a lot.
It does. And one of the biggest things that I try and teach my clients is letting go of judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you let go of judgments of yourself and of others, you get to that space where you understand judging doesn't help anybody. Okay. Looking at another person and judging them and saying, well, why are they doing that? They should do that differently. And who do they think they are? All of your judgments are coming from yourself. They're coming from your own internal issues that you haven't processed and you haven't healed. But besides that, we need to understand that everybody's on their own journey. Everybody is here. Earth is the schoolroom of the soul. It's the university of this earth life. Okay. We are here, of our soul life. We are here to basically come to earth, We get given tasks, difficulties, challenges, which are like your exams, and you either pass them and you learn and you grow and you become wiser, or you fail them and you repeat.
Yeah.
You have to do the exam again and you repeat that life lesson until cha-ching, the lights come on.
Yeah.
So when we look at other people and we understand that everybody's here to make mistakes, that's why we're here. It's the whole reason why we come here. And we need to allow them to be who they are and either accept them, or we need to remove ourselves from them. So I get a lot of clients who've got family issues, and I say, you know what? You have to understand that everybody is also acting from a space of their own beliefs, their own upbringing, their childhood trauma, their religion, their culture, how they've been brought up in society. This is a lens that people look through. And everyone's lens is different. That's why people think adamantly that they are right and that they are doing the right thing. And this is the way you do it because of how they have experienced life up to that point. Yeah. So how are we to tell them that it's wrong? And the point is to look at somebody else and say, I need to respect that they feel the way they do, or they've grown up in that way. And either they're not capable of changing, they don't understand that they need to become better. They're not at that space yet.
Yeah.
Or, you know, in their mind, they feel that they're right. And either I can accept them as they are and love them unconditionally. If I'm unable to accept them as they are and love them unconditionally, then I need to do what's best for my own mental health and cut ties, or, you know, whatever it is. Yeah.
So amongst all of this, because you, every time I read your bio, I'm so like amazed by you, because you like the psychic medium, but you're also this amazing photographer. Gaylene was my wedding photographer, by the way, and she did an amazing job.
It was so awesome.
It was such a great day, wasn't it? And
it was beautiful.
Amongst all of the stuff that you said, you know, you had a tumultuous life and it was kind of hard. At what point did you realize, okay, you need to find your purpose? Was it rock bottom? Was it at the end of a relationship? Was it just a combination?
There was no real, listen, when I say tumultuous life, listen, it wasn't terrible. I mean, I had a great life in many respects as well. It's just like more broken home and issues with family and, you know, abuse and that kind of stuff.
You see, you and I are similar in that way, because I also had broken home. For me, it was my own choices that were actually sabotaging me. It was my own decisions and things like that that I'd made that had sabotaged me. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you had a terrible life, but I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm just saying that because I'm thinking now, you know, you don't want to hurt people who watch this now and go, oh, her life was terrible. It wasn't at all.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that I did go through a lot of stuff that was difficult. Yeah. That helped me to become who I am. But there was, I mean, there was a lot of amazing times. I have a lot of beautiful, supportive family amongst those who weren't there for me, and it all worked out. That's what all that matters. But there was no real point where I got to where I said my life needs to change. I never hit rock bottom. Throughout everything, I'm quite a resilient person. I just kind of take things in my stride, and I'm quite strong. I've always just coped. Yeah. I'm the one who would cope in school, being the class clown. I'm the one who likes to make people laugh and joke and be silly and stuff like that. So that was like my coping mechanism. But yeah, I mean, obviously I made a lot of mistakes. Like in my early 20s, I was very reckless, and you know, I just did a lot of stupid things, as we do, but only when it's weird. It's not anything that just, there was no switch that clicked. It just kind of happened gradually, and that I started getting into a space of just wanting to connect more spiritually. And then I created a group called Spirit Guide South Africa on Facebook, and I thought, I want to connect with more like-minded people who want to know more about why we're here and who we are and what the point is. And there wasn't anything really at that time. So I thought, well, I'm going to, and I'm an initiative taker, and I'm like, I make things happen, and I create stuff, and I got big picture ideas, and then somebody else needs to run with it. So anyway, I created this group, and I met the most amazing people. And I started seeing things more clearly, and like going, hang on, there's so much more to life than what I've been living. And that just started opening my eyes, and all of a sudden it was so weird. Out of nowhere, one day we were away for the weekend, and I was talking to a friend of mine. We're having a drink, we were on holiday, and I said, I can see this girl in my mind. I can see her. She's got like tan skin, like big eyes and high cheekbones and brown hair. And I said, do you know who this is? And we figured out there was a connection to somebody who was there. This girl had passed, and she just started talking to me, and it was the most bizarre thing, like out of nowhere. But it was because up to that point, I'd opened myself up to being more spiritually open, and it that was the first time I'd ever really connected. The first time I ever connected spiritually was to someone who had passed. But from there, I just dived in. I was like, every opportunity I could get, I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to pass on these messages. I want to connect people. Yeah. It's like, it's just an amazing thing to be able to help people. And I think for everybody, your purpose in life here needs to be about service to others.
Yeah.
Agreed. And service to yourself.
Agreed.
Yes, it's about helping others, humanity, your neighbor, your family. How can you be the best version of yourself and still help people? So you've got to give to yourself first. That is so super important. And I get a lot of people who say, what is my purpose? Now,
I think everybody, we think it's like an easy answer.
You know what the problem is, Chantal, is that people feel like they need a purpose in order to find a reason to be here.
Yeah.
Like I said in the beginning, the entire reason why we are here on earth is to learn.
Yeah.
Now, how do you learn? You learn and you grow by fully immersing yourself in this experience. That means allowing yourself to love, being vulnerable, taking risks, taking leaps of faith, trying new things, exploring, adventuring, experimenting. Even in your 20s, if you did drugs and you slept around, that is part of your life experience. Don't look back and go, shit, oh, am I allowed to swear?
I just beep it, don't worry. Carry on. This is the purpose of this, is to say what you need to say, because I can do anything.
I'm respectful of other people's feelings.
No. That is the whole purpose of this, is Feed Your Soul is for us to be 100% honest, open up.
Exactly.
And because I think too much of social media dictates to us we need to be perfect. Everything we need to say, do, even if it's not us, we need to act a certain way. I'm just so over it. We need to stop comparing ourselves.
Exactly.
I'm just,
it's about being authentically you. So as I was saying, when we come to earth, we are here to dive in, and I tell my clients, I want you to fully immerse yourself in this life experience.
Yeah.
I want you to dive in. I want you to stop allowing fear to block you from the life that you want.
Yeah.
And your purpose, everyone gets so stuck on this. Your purpose is to live. It is that simple. It is not more complicated than that. For those other people, like my purpose is, yes, to live, but I also have a calling to help.
Yeah.
But part of your purpose is to be of service anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's about fully immersing yourself. It's about richly and deeply living this life and not being afraid to take chances. It's about saying, okay, I want to be a singer. Right, let me go for it.
Yeah.
Let me go for it. Let me do my best to try and reach that goal. Whatever it is that you want to do, go after it. Have that full intention. Manifest the life you want. You're here to make the mistakes, to fail, and failures are just opportunities. There's no such thing as a failure or mistake. It's an opportunity to learn and grow, and that is part of your purpose. Your purpose here is to learn and grow and evolve on a soul level so that you can become wiser, stronger, more connected, more enlightened.
I always say to people that we forget that we're only here for a short amount of time, and do we want to get to 60, 70 and be like, oh, I should have done that, instead of like, oh wow, I did that. Regrets are so much worse than anything else, I think.
Exactly.
So going forward, is there anything big that you have planned? Anything happening? I know you have courses and seminars that you do. So is there anything that you can share with us?
So I've always tried to go at a pace that is within my capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't ever do anything that I feel I'm not capable of.
Yeah.
I do try sometimes. Obviously I get myself out of my comfort zone and I'll try things that are difficult for me, but when it comes to helping other people, I think it's important to be responsible. So I've always gone at a pace that's good for me. So now I'm going to start focusing more on my self-development workshops. I've got one now that's running February, March, April, so every 3 months, and we basically just it's a workshop to help people who are feeling stuck, who have no direction, who are battling to love themselves, who are battling to be authentic, who are battling to, you know, just find out who they want to be. So it's me sharing, guiding, supporting, helping, giving a direction for those who want to heal but don't really know where to start or how to do it on their own.
Yeah.
And we cover self-love, self-acceptance, emotional baggage, childhood issues, mother-father wounds, inner child healing. We cover self-limiting beliefs. We cover manifesting, like how to manifest, what energy is, how to harness it, and just really just getting yourself into the best position possible to start living a life aligned with your highest good.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, the workshops,
And how can we get hold of you? Because I'm sure after this, there's going to be so many women who just feel like inspired. How can they get hold of you?
So I have a Facebook page, Speak to Spirit with Gaylene. I've got TikTok, which is Speak to Spirit. Instagram, Speak to Spirit, and WhatsApp is the best way to get hold of me because I am really busy. I'm busy.
I'm also busy on WhatsApp. Don't worry.
I'm so busy. Oh my God, I'm so busy.
Yeah.
But I wanted something on the go, you know. So the best way, if you want like immediate contact, is WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So it's 081 707 6313. WhatsApp me, I will respond. If anyone wants to know about the workshops or readings, I do personal and crossing overs. And then another thing that I'm going to start doing quite soon is I'm going to be connecting with kids. I think it's so important for kids to learn gratitude, mindfulness, meditation, and just, you know, the more chakras and energy and learning about their emotions and allowing themselves to feel and release emotions that they're keeping in so that they are not going to become adults who have blocked everything and haven't dealt with stuff. So I'm very excited. That is a project I'm working on at the moment. I
think that is great because I don't know how your family was when you were younger, but I come from an Afrikaans dad who was very strict, and you know, there's one way of doing things, and children were seen and not heard, and feelings, you know, were not spoken about because you are a child. You know, so exactly. That absolutely so wrong with that. I love that we can teach children now and just include them in this guidance on how to feel, how to deal with feelings. I think that's amazing. You look beautiful.
Fabulous. Thanks, Chantel.
No problem.
Good luck. You're doing good stuff. Good work.
I know. I'm trying my utmost to just be inspirational to other people. I think throughout COVID, women need an upliftment. They need to see other women doing good so that they can get that kick up their ass to see, okay, we can do this, you know.
Exactly.
I think there's a lot of people who need people to motivate them, to share their feelings with as well. So I just want to create this so people can see there are other women that are doing the same thing. Take the first step to improving your life, and I promise you it may be the hardest step, but it is the best step to take. So that was my point.
How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
Exactly.
Just begin.
Okay, my darling, it's been lovely having you. Have a lovely day. I'll chat soon.